Hello, Lifehouse Community Church. It's Bub here. Just wanting to share a story from my life about the grace of God. Todd has mentioned that as he preaches through Revelation 2 and 3 and the 7 churches in Asia Minor, that he'll be talking a lot about the grace of God. And so I just wanted to share a story from my life that will bless you, hopefully, and encourage you and cause you to think about God's grace. It began in May of 2007. When I was diagnosed with prostate cancer, and a surgeon said that he would have to do surgery, and they scheduled that for July the 3rd, at which time I had the surgery, and in the recovery room, the doctor told me that he had gone very well and that the prognosis was very good, and he didn't have to do any radiation or any other treatments, and so that seemed like a great answer to prayer. For 2 months, our church at that time and the people across the world that we knew as Christians were getting their churches to pray in the different Christian camps. And so there was prayer going out to God that God would heal me. And so listening to the surgeon, I felt very good about it. Helen was very happy about it. And at the end of August, I was ready to go back to school and got a phone call one night from a friend who was a missionary, had been a missionary for a number of years with his family, 3 little girls and his wife in Irian Jaya, in the jungles of Irian Jaya with cannibals and tribes who had been cannibals before and had come to Christ and had changed. And so he called me in and he just wanted to see how I was doing. He was on furlough in British Columbia and just wanted to see how we were doing. And he asked me how I was doing, and I said, well, I was doing very well, but I'd had an interesting incident in July where I had prostate surgery. And I said to him, but God was good, and so it all turned out well, and the prognosis is very good, according to the surgeon. And before I could almost finish all of that, Keith said to me, but Bub, God would have been good either way, eh? And I paused for a second and I said to him, Keith, you're the only one of the Christian friends I know who could tell me that. You're the only one who comes from situations where your life and the lives of your kids and your wife have been on the line every day. And so you can tell me that God would have been good either way, eh? And I've never forgotten him telling me that. And because he said to me as we hung up, he goes, remember, Bub, it's true. Either way, God is always good. And so I just wanted to share that with you because as I look back, that has, for the last 13 years, has held me in lots of times when I've wondered about what God's doing and how he's going to solve things and how he's going to work it out. But I've come back to that statement, which is biblically true, that we can ask for healing, we can ask for health, we can ask for all those things we think we need, but it's always up to God. It's always his. He's the loving, good Heavenly Father. And he will do what's good for us. And so bless you with that. Think about that he is good either way when we're in the midst of jams or in the midst of anything that would be a tribulation, a trial in our lives. So bless you. Look forward to when we can get back to Bridgewater and get worshiping the Lord again together. Thank you.